about is just how you're feeling ahead of it.
Sure. So here I am, feeling a little bit nervous. It's pretty cold already. It's very cramped. I suppose, like everything I've done for charity, I'm doing it to the best of my ability to make it hard on myself, because I want to have some sort of empathy and understanding of what it's like to be homeless. I don't think there's anything I could actually do that would ever make me really understand what it feels like to be homeless. But putting myself in the situation that many suffer over and over again is something that I feel I need to try and understand. And for me to do this the way that I'm doing it is the best way that I can. It also has amazed me that people are really struggling to understand why I haven't got a car full of dooners, why I'm only living off $20 a day, why I don't have security guards. They're really struggling. Why I won't shower. And for me, I just don't understand why I should have that if others are suffering and nobody even knows that they're suffering. So, if you want to bring me food, which people have said, then try and find a family in a car and give them some food first. Because I'm lucky. Like, I could do a week and starve and not eat and be totally okay. There's families that, are living off a loaf of bread a week in a car. Yes, there's me in here, but there are many families who have to share with 2 children and a husband and a wife. And everything's in here. All my clothing, of course I'm working, so all my clothing for the week. My food is in here, so I spent $20 today and I bought some bread rolls and I bought some apples and I bought some beans as snacks and some jam and some butter. I have an old electric jug that I'll use in the public bathroom, because there is a power point in there, so I can make myself a cup of tea. So I do have some tea bags and some sugar. And tomorrow I get $20 again. So in the morning I'll try in the car to make myself a jam sandwich, and that will be my lunch, because I'll need to be able to buy some dinner and anything else I need. If I run out of deodorant or I run out of whatever, I will need to go and purchase that this week. I think it'll be a great week for me to contemplate what it feels like. I'm the demographic. I'm 50 plus is the highest number of people who are now living in their cars, especially women, too embarrassed to go anywhere, too embarrassed to ask for help. And for me, I just want to show that we have this problem in Canberra. We have this problem in Australia, and it's worldwide and it's growing. So I just want people to understand that this is happening, and if I have to do things like this, then what I have to do is put myself into that position to make people listen. So the first night, I went to sleep pretty early. I was surprised. I think I was just really tired, and I woke up at about 11. It felt like I'd slept all night, and I was really stiff and sore because I can't stretch out, so my legs are bent the whole time. So at that stage I decided to swap around and put my head in the boot and my feet through the front. I managed to bang my head 3 times on the roof because the car is very little, and so it wasn't great. And then I woke up at about 2:30 because I heard some noises, and not quite sure what they were. And then I pretty much then slept through until 5:30 when I was needing to go to the bathroom. So then it was squeezing, quickly jumping out of bed and flying into the public bathroom, which seemed nice and warm in comparison to the car. I think tonight I've got to leave my window down a little bit. I think having all the windows closed, I think that's why I got a really bad headache, because I didn't have any fresh air. So I think I have to leave that open tonight and see if that makes a difference. But yeah, very sore back, neck, shoulders, and it was cold. So that was my first night. So food-wise, well, for 2 days I didn't buy any food because I chose to have my medication instead. For those that haven't been following me on Facebook, I ran out of medication on Monday when I started this. It wasn't one of my really important medications, but it's important enough that it was upsetting my gut badly after 3 days of not having it. So I made the decision to just live off what I had for 2 days so I could purchase the medication, like many who are homeless. Most of the time I've found that $20 is actually can get you a lot. I never imagined that I could survive off $20. I'm not saying it's a great thing, but you know, the cafes around here, one of the cafes very close here does a beautiful fresh soup every day full of vegetables and chicken and things. So I've been having that. I've been having like just bread and stuff for breakfast, and trying to have some nutrition. So that's been important this week. Well, tonight's my last night. I won't say I'm not happy about it. I'm very sore. My body is aching. The cold has burnt my skin. There has been a lot of discomfort on this journey. There's also been a lot of learnings about understanding that just because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't have a voice, or you don't have an opportunity to be asked what you actually want or what you need. You know, people feel like they're doing the right thing by giving you things, but nobody actually ever asks. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to be a lot more appreciative and a lot more understanding of those who are in need, and give them an opportunity to stand up and say what it is that they want, rather than me assuming that. I have been very lucky to have a lot of supportive people who have cared for me and tried to help me with blankets and things like that. I was very much about wanting to do it authentically, so a lot of the things I was given I chose not to eat, or I chose not to have, but I was very grateful for the offers, because I wanted to do an entire week the way I started. No shower, no heavy blankets, freezing cold car, $20 a day. So, and by tomorrow morning I will have achieved that, and that for me just gives me a little bit more insight into what people are feeling who live like this. The upside of all of this is that I've not only had some amazing experiences and learnt a lot about me and learnt a lot about other people's circumstances, but we've raised nearly $12,500 in cash, and we have at least $2,000 worth of goods sitting in the salon. So I'm very excited, and I just want to say a huge thank you to every single person that sent messages and supported us financially or with goods. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.